For this problem, we need to multiply and then simplify. So when I multiply this type of problem, I like to think of it like I'm distributing each of these terms into all of the terms in the second set in this trinomial. So I'm going to say, okay, x times x squared, x times negative 6x, x times 4, and then I'll do the same thing with negative 5, kind of like I'm distributing negative 5 into each term of the trinomial. So let's first do x times x squared, I'll get x cubed. X times a negative 6x, I'll get minus 6x squared. X times positive 4, I get plus 4x. Now for the negative 5 times x squared. Now when I'm doing this, rather than write it out in a big long line, I like to line up the terms. So with minus 5x squared, I'm going to actually write it under the other x squared term. Negative 5 times negative 6x, I'll get a positive 30x. And then negative 5 times positive 4, I'll get a negative 20. What I like about this is that I can add the terms together really easily. I can see which ones line up. So negative 6 plus a negative 5, I'll get a negative 11, still x squared, because we're just counting up how many x squareds we have. Okay, for this one we have positive 4x plus 30x. So it's like we're saying, okay, I have 4 x's, and I'm going to add 30 more x's. So how many x's total do I have? Well, 34x. And then minus 20. Okay, that will be our answer on that one. So yeah, just make sure you're multiplying each term. I do recommend lining it up like this. And then make sure you remember to just add up. Think of it as just adding up x squareds or adding up x's so that we don't change the power on the any of the terms. The power stays the same.